Alright folks, we're shooting this video as usual, high on cheap tech here, Tim, using the MPOW tripod and the super duper remote and the video, the tripod. It comes with, or is separate, you can pick one up for, I don't know, about $9 on Amazon. But today was the last GSAM results you're going to see. The GSAM battery monitor, yeah. Where's that? For Christ's sakes, folks. I charged it yesterday morning. I don't know, an hour ago, I charged it again. And it was down to 36%. I mean, we're not talking screaming down. But, and I still thought it had, 20 hours left. We know that would never happen. But, if you couldn't get through one day on the battery on this thing, you're doing something horribly wrong. So let's do the intro right now, and then we're going to talk about the Umidigi, why I bought it, and what my, we're obviously going to do an unboxing, and then what else am I going to do during the unboxing? We'll get to it as soon as I get back. After that, intro. Alright folks, we're back. So I did, as you know, buy the Umidigi Power, not the Power 3 or whatever it is with the 6,150 milliamp hour battery. I pretty much figured if you can't get through a day with 5,150 milliamp hours, well, you're screwed. It's a budget phone, kids. We're not looking for you tech heads out there to buy one of these. And of course, we're shooting this on the old Samsung. The old, And, like I showed you in the intro section, no more GSAM tests. If you can't get through a full day using this phone, I don't know what's wrong with you. You ain't right. All that being said, I watched 4 reviews now. I left comments on all of them. As far as, can I use the micro SD card as internal storage, because I bought this 256 and the Umidigi can handle one. We know that. So that was my first question. One guy replied, oh yeah, not a problem. None of the others have replied. So we're still not sure. So when that phone gets here tomorrow, or day after tomorrow, I'm going to get a chance to test out the new little, pure frame unboxing knife from Gerber. I'm trying to cough, folks, but that's just one of those things that happen. When you have congestive heart failure, get used to it. That was too short a coughing spell to bother even cutting out. And then I've written up a test regimen. First thing we're going to do, we're going to insert our SIM, step 1. Make sure that the Umidigi will get on AT&T around here. It should. The bands look like they're all there. For me, it's like 4, 8, and I don't know, something way up there, 17 or something. All calls will get you AT&T. I think I'm always on 4 or 8. Don't care, as long as it works. And I get LTE just fine. At the same time we do that, we're going to stick the micro SD card in. Now this will be after I initially set it up. Put this in there. Put the micro SD card in. And by God, if it allows me, because this is basically stock Android. There ain't no bloatware on this thing. It's Android 9 clean. And we're going to see if it will handle the 256 gig as internal shared storage, which all phones should allow you to do. The reason the Huawei P30 is selling, nothing wrong with the phone itself. But the fact that I gotta use some kind of horseshit portable storage? I think not. Same thing with the Samsung here. Garbage, no excuses, that when it sees a card like that. Now, I can see some cheap-ass phone with a bunch of bloatware doing that. But I got a new mobile from the 1830s, 1917 to be exact. And I don't have a problem there. First thing I did was ask, do you want to format this as internal storage? I was like, yeah. Because it was 64 gig. Now it's got 196, or, minus whatever I've used. And once you do that, it'll move all your apps and games up. So even if the phone came with 64 gig, you're never going to fill it up. None of this crap where you have to check out boxes. And, some phones allow you, oh no, you can't put your videos here. What is the point of effing expandable micro SD storage if you force people to use it as removable? There is no point. There just isn't. Now, so if that works, well, the Samsung might be missing out on being a daily driver for a long, long time. The Umidigi has 16 megapixel and a 5, I think it's a depth sensor at the back, and a 16 megapixel front shooter. Not bad. Not going to win any awards, but it'll get the job done. And last but not least, the only piece of software I will then install is my Power Director Pro. That was another. I had problems on the P30. It wouldn't work. The folks over at Power Director, even though I do have a Pro version, meaning I should have some unlimited support going on there, they were just looping me in circles. I was like, if you guys want to just give me the runaround, that's fine. I've already decided to sell the phone. Just cancel the ticket. Thank you. That was that. And, so when it gets here, we'll do the unboxing. Show you everything in the package. And everything I've seen so far. The thing comes with a pretty nice case. And that's good, because you ain't going to find, one of these super cool rinkies for it. Because of its low cost. But for $139.99, I end up with a phone for, I think with tax, $148 something. Bingo. Sold. And the world's in trouble. That might become my favorite little daily driver for the next 6 months. If the SIM works, the micro SD expansion works correctly and asks me if I want to do that. If you didn't want to, that's fine. You should have that option. Hello, Samsung, get your heads out your ass and fix your issues. Because until you fix that issue, this phone may never see a SIM card again, just be used as a camera phone. Or it might just get sold over on swap. No matter how good the damn battery is. The problem is, why are you stopping me from being able to use a micro SD card properly? At least give me the frickin' option. There's a reason you're doing it. I don't know why. But y'all need to get your heads out your ass and fix it. And I'm going to say that over and over in every video I mention the A51. There's no excuse for this. Zero. It might have something to do with, well, then the A51 would be on par with stores you can get on a flagship, and the cameras are damn near as good. Well, that's your problem. Nobody wants to pay $1,300 for your piece of shit flagships. There's a reason your whole S20 line, you can't give it away. But yet, you'll sell 100 of the, what do you call it? A-line in India. You know why? Because they know value, and they're not stupid enough to pay that much for. They don't have the money to do that. Most people don't. Arrogant pricks who always go, well, if you just don't have the money, I just happen to have it. It's like, that's fine. You're still an idiot. We need to send you out for reprogramming. That's all I got for tonight. That power director working is very important. I want to be able to shoot a video with the new camera. And yeah, it only shoots at 1080-30. Get over it. I don't shoot anything at 4K. I did once just to prove a point. And I couldn't tell the difference because, my phone only shoots 1080p. My monitor, 23 inches vehicle monitor, isn't 4K. Well, I should run out and get a 4K monitor. Are you freaking high? No. $84 for the Scepter I have now. I'm a 4K monitor in that price range, and we'll be talking at that size, but about 23 inches. So, and you're getting 409 pixels per inch LCD display. They call it Incel or something if you go to the Umidigi site. It's essentially, bottom line, it's an LCD display, IPS. Deal with it. So, read the description below for links to the, the Impulse selfie stick. And make sure, if you are a creator, please subscribe to tubeBuddy using my link in the description below. And everything else will be linked in there, the Rinky cases. I think I've taking the Huawei out of there because it's up for sale. You know, had the EMUI or whatever, yeah, on the Huawei worked right, or had they had an update, yeah, I wasn't going to wait around for, what, 25 months? Great. Guess what? They didn't have an update. They didn't have an update. What can I say, folks? These no happen. Oh, it either works or it don't. Has to have a functioning power director. New Mobile G3 2017. Power director works. Formatted a disk as internal. It's the first thing it asked me. That's how me put the brand new silicon power and 3, just like the 256 we're putting in here. Well, not in here, because no. Portable storage is absolute horseshit unless you have a valid reason for wanting it. Now, if you want to do it that way, that's great. But I bought a damn phone, and Samsung, you need to get your heads out of your ass, I know it's the 3rd time I've said it, and fix the issue. Because everyone knows about it already, and it's still a great deal on the phone. So, I don't know who you're worried about. We're going to lose S20 sales. Dude, you could give these out in the corner and people will go, no, I got a Huawei, never mind. Or, I got this. Go away. Sorry, nobody wants anything with the skin. They want pure Google. And that is one of the reasons I got the Umidigi. Android 9 zero bloatware. And hopefully micro SD expandability. Sure, it's a slow processor. Helio P35 or something like that. Kind of on par with I guess a Samsung or a Qualcomm 665, which ain't a bad processor either, but basically on par, they say. We'll see. But in that first video, that's all the testing that will occur, you know, and obviously in segments. There'll be hours between them as I film it. So, like, share, and subscribe to our channel. When you subscribe, we get nearer to 1,000. When we hit 1,000, we'll be just buying like all these other guys do. But from now on, that's going to be my test regimen. If a phone doesn't do format as internal storage, it's a don't buy this one. Just don't even waste your time. There's absolutely no excuse on earth. Zero, zilch, nada. Not allow that. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think I'll have anything more. We don't know. Bye.